What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of GH. Felicia really need to stop blaming herself for what happened, with Charlotte. This is it's not on her. This is not her fault. This is something a lot of people could not predict. Nobody would have thought that this would happen. You know what I mean? So it's not her fault. Um, I do enjoy her little friendship with Stella and stuff like that. I'm glad that they're getting to know each other better and they're confiding in each other more and whatnot. I be feeling bad for Stella. I'm gonna tell you why. I feel like Stella be putting her life on hold for family. You know what I mean? It's like she put her life on hold years ago because she was in love with that guy. I think his name was Marcus or something like that. I think could be wrong, but I think that was his name. You know, she was gonna start a life with him, but she had to step in and help raise her nephews. And here we are years later. She found a new man in London named George. You know, she's been enjoying his company and stuff. He's been showing her around London and whatnot. They done started seeing each other or whatever. This man done proposed to her and she said no. All because, well, that would mean I would have to stay in London and my family is here. Let me tell you something. I admire her dedication to her family. I really do. I admire the hell out of it. I love it, because that's what families need. They need that strong, older person to be there to kick them in the ass when they need it. And Stella's that person. But she got to live her life for her, too. She got to live her life. You can't just keep sitting here putting your wants and needs on pause or on the back burner because, well, my family need me. The family don't need you as much as you think they do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're always going to need her, but it's like you're a phone call away, you're a plane ride away. You can't put your life on hold for them. They got to figure things out for themselves too without you being there. I think she's making a huge mistake by saying no, because my thing is, if she really feeling that man and she really fell for him and stuff and she could see a future with him, I say she should call that man and say, hell yes, she'll marry him. Damn Skippy. You can't keep putting your life on hold for other people, especially at this stage in her life. Like, no. Because she just turning down proposals and stuff. Like, dude. No, no, no. So moving on from that, I was liking the photo shoot. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling that photo shoot but at first that photographer, Salvatore, whatever his name is, he was getting on my nerves because he was being very rude. Like, I can understand being a little apprehensive about working with Sasha because of the media attention she's been getting. I can understand that. But for him to talk about, I'm not going to work with a doper or a delicate little flower or whatever, a fragile, unstable flower such as her or whatever, I didn't like that. You know what I mean? Because it's like, give her a chance, Like, I understand the apprehension about working with her, but give her a shot. You know what I mean? And I'm glad Maxie was trying to smooth things over with him and stuff and let him know, like, listen, she gonna do great. Like, she stood up for her and stuff. I loved it when Cody brought that alpaca in. I guess Maxie wanted it for the shoot or whatever. That was such a dope scene. So I love that, the photographer was like, okay, these are the natural scenes I need and stuff like that. This is what I'm looking for. And the photo shoot, it looked like fun. Especially when you bring a little alpaca on that motherfucker. That shit look fun. I say alpaca. Oh my God. I see they went all out for this. But moving on from that, I am so freaking happy that Lois is gonna stick around, because I was getting nervous for a second. She talking about, my work here is done, I'm about to go back home. I'm like, no ma'am, we need you around. Okay, it took 28 years to get your ass back here. We're not about to wait. It took damn near 30 years to get you back. We ain't about to wait another 30. You need to stick around. And I could get her motivation behind, wanting BLQ to work at Deception and stuff and to run Deception. I get it, because at the end of the day, the music business is tough. It's cutthroat. It's hard, but so is running a corporate entity. You know what I'm saying? Like, running a cosmetics company ain't easy either. That comes with its own share of headaches. But my whole thing is, if BLQ really wants to be in artist management or whatever, let her do it. It worked out for Lois for a lot of years. She managed a lot of bands and artists and whatnot. So let BLQ have her run, But I do get where Lois is coming from as far as how to get Tracy out the company. You got to do it from within. The same way BOQ used her position in the company to get the company into Tracy's hands, do that same thing to get it out of her hands. I agree. You can't take her down if you're not in the company. You know what I mean? You can find a way. So I definitely agree with that. And I understand, BLQ talking about, oh, Tracy going through all this stuff, trying to finish Luke's affairs and whatnot. She don't feel good about, trying to stage a coup while Tracy going through, what she going through. But I'm like, do you think that would stop Tracy? Tracy wouldn't give a damn. Let me tell you something, because if the shoe was on the other foot, you think Tracy wouldn't seize an opportunity? If a family member was kind of going through something, you think she wouldn't seize it and use that to her advantage? Of course she would. So you got to do the same thing. BLQ got to tap into that inner Tracy. Tap into it. That's the only way you're gonna defeat her. So I can't wait to see what she got up her sleeve for Miss Tracy. I really hope by Ned jumping his ass into that lake, I really hope that this is the beginning of him getting his memory back. Because what is the point of this foolishness? And this fool done jumped into the lake and got his ass stuck in some vines. I'm like, sir. And then had the nerve to pass out. Is the Quartermain's gonna have to hire a lifeguard? Like, what the hell going? Oh my lord! Thank God Olivia's a good swimmer, because I'm like, listen, go save your husband, please. Because why? Why is your grown ass jumping into lakes? Like, what is you doing? Like, Olivia, save your man, please, because he's embarrassing the cute name right now. Just save him. Getting his little leg trapped up in vines and whatnot. Like, save him. So anyway, moving on from that. I'm glad Laura told, Spencer about what happened to Charlotte, so that way he ain't got to hear about it from other folk. But this whole Esme situation with her moving, I was looking at Spencer like, what's wrong with you? Because he talking about, oh, well, you could cancel your appointment to go see that apartment because you're not taking Ace anywhere. Really? Spencer need to realize everything that's happening right now is everything Trina warned him about, and is everything Kevin was telling him about. As time moves on, you have no rights to this boy. You have no legal ground to tell her as a parent, the one with all the legal ground. You can't tell her where she can and can't take her child. If she feels like she's ready to move out and that's what she wants to do, you can't stop her. You know what I'm saying? And he can get mad at Laura all he want to. At the end of the day, I agree with Laura on this particular thing. It confuses the child as the child gets older. Their current living situation is going to confuse that boy. You know what I'm saying? It's making things more complicated than what they need to be. I understand he wants to be in Ace's life and stuff like that, but you get more honey, you get more bees with honey. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Spencer needs to understand. Him being hostile towards her and telling her what she can and can't do, that's not going to help your chances at seeing your brother. If you act accordingly, act like you got some sense, you'll have more leg room to see him. You know what I'm saying? But if you keep doing that, you're going to be able to see that boy on her terms. You know what I'm saying? She's going to get more strict with how you get to see him and stuff. You don't want that. And you don't want to turn this into no court battle. That's what you don't want either. So Spencer needs to learn how to play his cards right. Handle this like an adult and handle it right. Instead of telling her what she can and can't do, because you don't have a leg to stand on, bro. You do not have one. So you might want to fall back. So anyway, moving on from that. I am so happy that Dante came over and told Anna what he found in that little girl backpack. Because Anna was in serious denial. This girl had your keys in the backpack. She had a spray can in there that matches the same color and the same brand as the one painted on your house the night it was burned down. You know what I'm saying? It's like all the pieces are there. But I think Anna's in denial. She doesn't believe that Charlotte is capable of doing that. She keeps thinking that this is the WSB. I agree with Sonny. Like, yeah, the evidence against Charlotte may be circumstantial, but it does not paint a pretty picture. And even I agree with Sonny. This does not sound like a WSB thing. Current agent, former agent, it don't sound like something an agent would do. Use a child to come after you? No. Why would the agency do that? Especially as sophisticated as the WSB. Why would they go through those lengths? If they wanted to torture you or do whatever, they would have did it a whole nother way. Not play childish mind games with you. childish mind games come from a child or a childlike person. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. But I get why Anna's in denial about it. I totally get it. She doesn't want to believe that Charlotte would do this, but I'm glad to see Sonny and Dante. You know, Dante he's not so sure about that because he was like, Charlotte done been through some things, you know, so now he's starting to side eye that little girl. I'm like, well, I'm glad somebody is. Speaking of Charlotte, she done woke up from her little nap. The makeup department did a good job on her face though. To make her look like somebody that just woke up from a nice long sleep after surgery. They did a dope job with that. She looked all zombie like. Um, you know, that little girl really tried to spin that story. She really did. Oh, I was just returning the keys because Anna dropped them at our house. And I was gonna leave her a note. I am so glad after Valentine left that room, he told Nina flat out, I don't buy that shit. He was like, I don't believe her. I'm glad. I'm like, Valentine, you finally making some damn sense. It's about time. And I'm glad that when Anna got to that hospital, hopefully Valentine acts accordingly. But seeing as how I seen that preview where she slapped the shit out of him, I have a feeling that he gonna act a fool or say something stupid. But I'm like, listen, your daughter she got the mark of Cain on her. That's the devil. You need to get her in order. Because it's not right to have Anna walk around feeling so sorry about the fact that she shot this child when this child done burned her home to the ground. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have told her, listen, she burned your house to the ground, girl. You need to empty the clip. You need to go back and finish the job. I'm just saying. Because that is some devilish shit for a little 15-year-old to be doing now. Burning down folk house at 15. No. Somebody need to take you to the woodshed. You need a good stern ass whooping. I'm just saying. Because obviously lack of ass whooping is what's causing this behavior. Because, please, back in the day, if we used to play with the stove, my mother used to light our ass up. So come on now. You talking about burning down somebody's home. You need an old school Joe Jackson ass whooping. I'm just saying. Because no. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Have a great day. Peace.